Good morning to the Tuesday Feelings Practitioner Clinic. I feel joy right now because there's so many of you that I keep coming back, and also new ones that are entering, and yeah, like the dedication, the yes to the clinic and coming here. There's Alexandra joining as well. And now I feel touched because my 3 cell from the deepening training is here right now. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I want to share because this clinic, in some ways, the first one of the Tuesday, we were talking in the team about how it's meant to be some landing or some context landing in the space for new people that are joining. And I believe all of you have been here before. And yeah, in some ways sharing my own experience, like how it feels somewhat terrifying is probably not the right word, but like this coming into a space that I don't know what the space is going to be like. And I feel sad because there's like this part of me that thinks it needs to provide or that needs to deliver something for you, and a curiosity on how that is on the other side to land in the space and start dancing with the humans and with the cells that are in the space. Like how do you start dancing in the space when it's not about someone giving you something, or like I was saying to Michaela before, when you go to the doctor and he will solve something for you, he will give you the recipe and then you can go home and be cured. It's like, well, how do you dance with your cells into the space to bring your necessity, bring yourself, without shutting anything down, without deleting anything? What's a lie?
I need to breathe.
Hello, Gabrielle. Glad to see you.
Hello.
Hello, Gabriel.
Hello.
How easy is it to breathe right now?
Mm.
Mm.
I feel really touched of your words, and yeah, my cells are dancing here in the front part and around the heart, and yeah, I feel welcome if you open up the space, if what is going on in you, and yeah.
What do you say more, Sandra, about your cells dancing here? Like, how do you notice that? Like, what's the sensation?
The sensation is that I feel that they are moving and they're a bit tingling, and yeah, it's not tension there, or yeah. And I feel that my heart is beating. And that there is fear to speak. Yeah.
And where do you notice the fear in your body?
I would say that the heart is beating faster than usual. Yeah.
Annika, you asked how easy it is to breathe. And I noticed that my breathing is actually really heavy and dense. It's not so easy and light.
Do you notice the density somewhere particular?
Somewhere here, like inside. Like when it touches my nose, and then it goes a bit here. Like,
Did you say, was it like a you just made?
yeah, it's somehow. Oh, I'm not sure if it's tense or it's just. Yeah, somehow the air that comes in it's really dense, and I can feel the heaviness and like that it's packed. Yeah.
And how is it? What if you were to be with the heaviness for a moment?
There's sadness comes up and fear. The fear is like I'm afraid that I discovered this. It's like this breathing that I have. What makes me feel sad? I used to have panic attacks, and it's like the breathing that I had while it was happening. And whenever my anxiety is here, so it's here right now.
Yeah, thank you for showing yourself with that. Do you want to lean into it a little bit more?
I'm not sure I know how. It's getting stronger, it's harder to breathe.
Do you notice a feeling, Charlie?
Yeah, there's sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's sadness and it's stuck. It's stuck somehow.
Would you put your hand back there for a moment?
There's a part of me that I'm angry about myself for being sad. Like I'm sad for like over a week now. And there's part of me that's like, I don't want this anymore.
What is this? What is this? What do you mean? What do you want anymore?
I don't know, the sadness.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know why. But there's part of me that's like, yeah, somehow the sadness, I'm like, I just came back here. And there's like sadness about everything that is happening or like what I left. And it's like, I don't want to be sad about it. I just want to keep going and do what I need to do or whatever.
What if your body wanted to be sad for no reason right now?
The reality is sad. I'm so sad about.
And let it flow. Yeah.
I'm so sad about. I came here. I came back to Israel because my mom is really sick, and I want to be with her. But coming back here also means coming back to the war, and it's like it's all over me. It's like it's people talk about it, and it's in the news, and it's on signs on the streets, and like it's heartbreaking.
Oh.
You say it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
What if you just let your heart break right now?
I have this story that somehow it won't let me to keep living here if I let it touch me. Yeah, but it's a story.
And Charlie, do you notice that you're doing this? Yeah. It's like it's stopping yourself or like
Yeah.
how does it go to let your heart break? Maybe you can show us all. Oh, yeah.
And I would like to use another picture, not using heartbreak, because there is another feeling. Yes, in this coughing, you always use to not go into your heart where it's hurting somehow right now. Like it is also like a war for yourself, like having a heartbreak. It's a fight inside to not feel. And how is it if you really let your heart melt? Yeah, that.
It's really painful.
Yes. Yeah. And let your heart speak.
It's really painful.
It is really painful.
I'm really sad about. I'm really sad about. Oh, it's okay. I'm really sad about seeing pictures of hostages that are still there. And I feel sad about seeing the people that live in Gaza and how their life is. And I feel sad. And I feel sad listening to a friend of mine being happy that he almost killed 2 terrorists yesterday. And I feel sad about people are so happy to be in war and do these things. And I feel so happy that somehow it's prestige where I am to fight in the war. And it's like, it's not accepted if you don't want to be a part of it.
It looks like there is another feeling there as well, Shelley.
I'm really scared about it.
Yeah. Mm. Yes, yeah. With all these nerves in your heart, and you can just get that.
I feel so much fear. I feel so much fear. I feel so much fear that somehow I will be a part of it at some point. I feel fear to live here.
Yeah. And let your heart feel the fear.
There's something about my fears telling me that it's this whole thing. It's not going away soon. It's not going anywhere.
Where do you feel it not going away in your body right now, Shelley? Where is it stuck in your body?
Somewhere like in the middle of my body, like my chest and a bit underneath, like my solar plexus.
Mm. Yeah, it looks like when you do this, then your fear gets stuck in your muscle here again. You notice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
To
in my
see whether you
muscle.
can let fear flow it through the nervous system. How is it now here in this area of your solar plexus?
It's really uncomfortable to feel that fear. And there's something still in there, I think. Yeah. I need to give space to whatever is in there. I would ask for space.
I want to give you the possibility to do spacing. So not needing to give space, but spacing.
What does that mean?
Like you're spacing, you creating space, you're being space. Like with your breath at the beginning, you can breathe space into that space. And maybe that coughing needs to be there for a moment as well. So let that also cough it out. Yeah.
It's pain. It's like energetically painful. Like the area of my chest.
Which pain is that, Shelley?
It's like I'm like every pain that I have since the beginning of the war. It's like I'm holding it, and then I pretend I don't care. Like I'm not here. I don't want to be a part of the drama, and I just pretend I don't care. And now I'm here, so it's not really like it doesn't work anymore.
Oh,
I'm here, it doesn't work anymore. It's not just I can just turn off my phone and not see all of those things.
yeah, stay in contact with us, with the whole group. Yes, so sadness is has a use for communication, to be listened to, seen, to having empathy.
I feel fear to give it space.
Go. So as you brought it in the space, there is a lot of fear regarding war. Yes, and there is a whole big collective fear in the space. So what about fear against or regarding war? I think each of us can sense it in the outside war, outside in the world, and inside of us. So, what is terrifying myself? and how I am creating war inside of me. And that is really, I feel so much fear there. Yeah, so, and maybe you allow yourself to really be in that fear longer, as I invite everybody of us to sense it for a moment. The wars inside and the wars outside. Yes, and each time when you cough, there's a feeling. And you put this coughing inside of your fear or inside of your sadness. And that is somehow to avoid what is right now going on. It's a sign of your war against yourself. That is also a sign here. You're scratching yourself.
mm,
Not with fear, not with sadness, it's anger.
mm,
Yeah, I need to fight. I need to be pissed. I need to say my opinion. I need to be against. It's war.
I need to be different so I fit
Go.
in whatever else is up to.
So who knows that? Who knows that from yourself? So fighting against yourself each time because you have an opinion or you think you need to, or it's the right way, it's not the right way, I need to be perfect. Yeah. Yeah, and how to heal war when it's what starts in me.
And also what you brought, Charlie, the like pretending it's not there.
Yeah.
And then it's like not being with, it's like how is it to say hi war?
Yes, that.
What would it be?
Touch you softly. Yes, use your sadness. It's so being with. Your body is so wise. Yeah.
It's scary.
mm.
Did you recognize this movement you did?
Which one?
Yeah.
My tears are.
Again. Yeah. And I'm glad that you show what you embody about sadness. It looks like it is for longer time not okay to be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also something about being sad about this. Actually, maybe it's a story. It's somehow taking a stand that it's okay to feel that sadness.
Okay.
And like it's okay to care that there's war. It's okay to be sad about it. It's okay.
Yeah, so somehow you used your anger to handle your sadness. And using the declaration, there is a boundary, it's okay, I will do it. And it's anger using to hold space for your sadness. And you can use what Annika brought. She said it's spacing. And you can hold space for your sadness with sadness. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really bothering you. I see it. It's really challenging, and I see that you navigate that right now here. It's amazing. I love it.
Mm.
Every time you cough, you can say, thank you, cough, for spacing.
Mm. Yeah, and I feel happy. I'm like to get all of this clarity of what is happening and also what I carry. Thank you all for holding space for me.
What are you carrying? Because there is another feeling you say you don't like it so much. You don't like to expand it so much. And it's a way of you care about. It's a feeling what makes you vulnerable. And I don't know. Where your creativity flows.
Are you asking a question?
Yes, I asked the question. So what are you caring about?
Your question is about what do I care about or what am I caring?
Maybe it's the same. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh, yes. Bring more fear in the space right now, in your heart. Breathe. More breathing. It's only fear. Yes, breathing. Can you feel the fear in your body right now?
mm, yes, and there's something about like I care about. I'm not, yeah, I'm not sure how to say this, but like ditch all the stories and get in touch with reality.
Go. Yeah.
And I care, like it's my fear and anger also telling me that I care about it, like that. No, there's all of those stories about feeling feelings about the war here and what feelings and all and I often find myself saying, but it doesn't matter. Like some people are telling me things and I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like things, there's reality and I care about that. And there's something about yeah, there's like this mixture of like I feel like my anger tells me that I care about it. And then I feel really sad because I meet reality and a lot of people are this is not how they live their lives and sometimes it's not how I live my life.
Yeah, and stop for a moment because it's again, thank you. It's what you described. it's jumping from anger to sadness.
Mm.
And I invite you to experiment the next days to expand your fear consciously
Mm.
in another way of caring, in a conscious way of finding what your fear wants to tell you from the place where you speak right now from. Really slow.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, thank you for now, Sheldon. It is really amazing what you brought. Yeah, it's really so important.
I notice I want to speak and I put a break on speaking. Like I stop myself. And I feel touched about the inner war and the topic of war you're bringing, Shiley. And I think I'm coming here today with that topic, like this inner war inside of me, as if my anger was not welcome, turning my anger against myself. Uh, and I sense a lot of sadness of not being functional in my life, meaning I have tasks or things to do, and my physical body is not there. It doesn't want to move, and I'm just resting and fighting with my feelings while trying to rest. So,
So we'll go slower in your speaking so that you notice all the other feelings which are already coming up.
I'm feeling fear
Yeah.
of anger about my fear. Ah.
Will you locate that in your body, Gabrielle? This fear, anger, please.
Yeah, it's in my upper chest, and it's like a fight between my anger and my fear, and I'm scared also because I sense all the feelings, like it's going very fast, and I feel fear. Uh, that I don't know what is happening. Ah.
Yeah, and can you go 10% slower even?
Ah.
Mhm.
Ah. 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 I feel fear of being crazy or
Do you notice, Gabrielle, that it seems that the anger still wants to like manage it or something like that? Like wants to
mm.
It's like, thank you, Inga.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that job.
Yeah, I notice I have a lot of anger and reactive anger, as if something was wrong, or as if I was wrong. I feel fear I'm wrong resting. I feel in fear that if I rest, I'm wrong.
Will you make that a bit stronger? This- And then let it go. Yeah. Let it flow where it wants to flow.
Don't do anything. Let it come up how it is coming up.
Sounds.
Ah. Ah. I feel fear. I don't know how to feel. Ah. Ah.
Yeah, and stay in connection with us, Gabriel.
So
Yeah, I feel that you you like you like
Martin, is it just my
No, I can't hear you much in
your
this.
connection is not clear.
uh,
Maybe you can turn your camera off and say what you would like to say. That
and
could cause
closer to the microphone also.
okay. I try to say it. Is
Yes.
it better
Now it's
now?
working.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I feel fear, and it feels to me like you, Gabriel, want to push it through. Like there's this internal state, like there's something going on in you, and for me, it feels like you want to just, yeah, use your anger to go through it, like to force your feelings to feel
Mm.
through it, to make it fast, and to just to be able to do what you think you need to do
Mm.
instead of being with
Thank
what
you,
is.
Martin. Yeah.
And and you said really a wise sentence, an observation about yourself. You said, I feel fear, I cannot rest. So you said,
And there's also an invitation to everybody, like Maria was just making this movement. Like if you notice in yourself right now that it might be uncomfortable for you to be with Gabriel or want something to happen, it's like, can you create space also in you? Yeah. Yeah. And sound.
Ah, ah,
Mhm.
ah, ah.
Perhaps open your eyes, Gabriel, and look to somebody and make connection with him or her, and yeah, let the light come into your eyes and be with it. And you don't have to do anything.
Ah.
Yes, and really touch your with what you need, what your heart needs, what this. I think you have got the your hand here and the upper part, and really touch you what this part needs.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
And perhaps it's we had a space together and go on the water again and be on the water and go with the water and what is there.
Ah.
And really let the water touch the water, let sei vom Wasser berührt, be touched
Let
with the water or from the
yourself be
water.
touched by the water.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Ah. I realize like something is melting since you said that. And I realize my anger was mostly on my skin and it's kind of retrieving from my skin right now. It's a layer of protection and um I
Uh-huh.
think I'm hyper reactive about um, revenge and attacks, and my body gets very tense since I sense that in my surroundings. And and then I cannot rest when I sense there is this anger and resentment in my house or in my neighborhood. Uh, yeah, and I don't know why it's more active now in my life than before. And I take my anger and I don't know if it's their anger that I put in my skin. And I feel fear it's their anger, it's not mine. Yeah.
Okay. Their anger.
Yeah. It's not my anger.
And let the sentence rise.
Yes. And it is a valuable distinction you brought for yourself. It's not your anger.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel.
So I think your own anger is enough to handle.
Can you say it again?
Yes. I think your own anger is enough to handle.
Ah,
Yeah.
ah,
And bring the sound more into your body, not to there and in the above state there. It's like, yes. Ah, yes, thank you.
hmm,
And
It looked like a healthy reaction on what I said, that you yawned. Because if it's not your anger and there is nothing to do, you can really relax.
yeah, I'm angry that I take others' anger in resentment. I'm angry about that, but I'm angry from the inside.
Yeah. Which structure are you touching under your neck right now when you said?
My the thymus.
Yeah. And under that is, you can make a sound with it.
Uh,
Can you hear my sound here? I love it.
Mhm.
Can you hear it?
I can't hear it, but
I'm sad. I want to. It's a bone there also.
yeah,
Yeah. So is it from there? Can you feel
yes,
anger? So
yeah,
mm-hmm.
wow.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. And you know it from other tradition that they do this clapping here to say, here I am, it's me, here.
yeah,
Activating our tumors is to say, I have my resilience against viruses, bacteria, and it's also not a war, but we call it like that. But I would like to change the words about it. It's more, I'm here.
mm,
I can handle it because I feel myself in my bones and my anger is serving me. Yeah. Yeah.
I sense it strengthened my bubble. Like my bubble is more tight and strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you don't need to put your anger on your really wonderful, sensitive skin.
Yes. Yeah, and my invitation for you is to observe that in the next week, Gabrielle, to notice when your anger like pushes on the skin, like because it can push from the skin on the inside and also coming from the outside, like it can push from both sides. And when you notice that,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, and I have
Marcin, we cannot hear you again. Would you do the same thing as last time?
uh, my
Yes.
question is, Gabriel, like, because you said about revenge and people resenting you as well. And my question is, what do you do with the fear of those people revenging you? Like, because,
mm,
yeah, I imagine it fear. And my question is, what do you do with The fear.
Hmm. Ah, I go in insecurity as like when part of me wants to leave or to fly away.
Yeah. And would- have you done it?
No, no.
Yeah.
There's part of me that doesn't allow that to happen, or and still I want to practice that.
Yeah. So it is really necessary to distinguish that. So fear gives us also the information there is something I need to leave this situation. If I will stay in a storm and the houses will fly around me and the wood and everything is circling around, and my fear would tell me, run, and my mind would say, oh, I need to take care of my fear because maybe I can change the situation here. And I don't know, fear, what you want to say. Yeah, so it would damage you. So it's healthy to go out of a situation when the environment is creating this fear reaction.
Mhm.
I felt joy about the possibility of using my fear to just go.
Yeah.
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 Will you send this joy upgrade into your body as well? Yeah.
And I would say you brought the bigger key. So it's the same thing about war. It's about leaving it, not having my inside wars and not having outside wars. It's leaving it.
Hmm.
Have you touched Michaela?
Me too.
Me too. Or maybe it is a week to how to bring peace in leaving inner and outside wars in the next week.
I want to invite you, Shaili, particular, but anyone else who wants to there's a Rach for Peace gathering this afternoon that Gemma organizes and a couple of other women, I think Leslie and I forgot the third woman. And
Andrea.
yeah. And I'm glad that this was alive in the clinic today because it's been alive in me for a long time that it's in here and not against the wall. Thank you, everyone, for today.
Thank you, Annika.
Yes, thank you, Annika.
Thank you, Annika.
Please holding. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you, team.